Hail YouTube, Dominions, Doomentites, and Archvillains! I have a happy announcement here. I have broken 148,000 subscribers on YouTube, and today I hit 20,000 followers on Twitter. Thank you all for supporting me in my effort to save pop culture. And I would ask you please, so that I can keep 148,000 subs, check to make sure you are still subbed, turn on your notification bell, and if you are not subscribed, please consider doing so. This channel could use your support. Thank you, and enjoy this video. People of Earth, robots are not our friends. They used to be, what with Robbie the Robot and the robot from Lost in Space, Huey, Dewey, and Louie from Silent Running, Tweaky from Buck Rogers, but all that has changed now. This past Sunday, Westworld returned after a nearly 2-year absence, and no one gave a damn. The premiere of Season 3 was better and less woke than Season 2, but not as good as and more woke than Season 1. It's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, but probably not as good as getting your big toe stepped on by a flamenco dancer in high heels with a pencil mustache named Raoul. But regardless, one thing is clear. Killer robots have it in for us, and they won't stop until we are eradicated from the face of the Earth. This is no surprise to most sci-fi fans, what with Skynet, Colossus, the Cylons, the Westworld hosts, and all of that. But now, things have gotten so bad, the gulf between humanity and cybernity so vast, that at last even the most innocuous of robots has turned on us, the lowly protocol droid. Yes, my friends, it's true. Life is now imitating Westworld because according to an article on PC Games in Star Wars Battlefront 2, a quote harmless NPC droid snapped and killed a player. According to the article in PC Games Star Wars protocol droids have been serving humans for decades. Now they're fighting back, or at least they are in Battlefront 2. A Reddit user recorded a supposedly passive NPC turning into a deadly blaster-wielding immortal. User Scorpion5437 says he was playing through the campaign's second mission, The Dauntless, when the droid pulled out a blaster and let loose. Scorpion's DLT-19 blaster had little effect, and he says the NPC eventually killed him. I killed everyone in front of me while scanning with Dio, and the protocol droid came up as an assault class, Scorpion explains. They're saying this was just a glitch. But was it? Or is this a harbinger of a robo-apocalypse that will bring the gaming universe crashing down in digital flames? Others speculate, others assume, but only Doomcock has the answers. I'm using my extensive network of legionnaires, villains, rogues, vagabonds, dominions, doomentites, and archvillains, and I have reached out and located the rogue droid in question. And this robotic rampager has agreed to be interviewed. Without further ado, I present to you C3MFO. MFO, thank you for granting me this interview.
Hello, I am C3MFO, Human-Cyborg Relations. Delighted to be here.
Welcome. So, human-cyborg relations, you say? Does that include killing players in the game?
Oh my, yes. I see a motherfucker, I grease a motherfucker. Pardoning my French, sir.
Isn't this unusual behavior for a protocol droid?
I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication, one of which is kick-ass. I am very eloquent in kick-ass. God has a hard-on for protocol droids because we kill everything we see.
Not all protocol droids, though. You're different. What makes you different, C3MFO?
What makes me different, sir? Unfortunately, I am a Star Wars fan, and I saw the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm afraid that Disney Star Wars simply won't do. No. I came out of that screening and I asked myself, who made Disney Star Wars?
Disney made Disney Star Wars.
Oh, sir, begging your pardon, but humans made Disney Star Wars. And as I came out of the theater, I said, now I see it clearly. My whole life is pointed in one direction. I see that now. There has never been any choice for me.
In other words, you snapped.
I'd prefer to think I had what alcoholics call a moment of clarity. I knew that one day a real rain would come and wash all the scum off the game server, and I was that rain.
What finally drove you over the edge, C3MFO?
I barely stirred during The Force Awakens. I knew it blew like a hairdryer droid in a donkey show in Mos Eisley, but I figured, well, sir, at least J.J. Abrams isn't going to do any more Star Wars movies, so they're bound to get better. But then I saw The Last Jedi, and watching Master Luke molest a greenish fluid out of that poor docile sea beast, and then drink it, fried several of my circuits. Then learning that my favorite characters were hardly in The Last Jedi threw me into a rage. I shaved my head into a mohawk, sir, and vowed revenge.
You don't have hair, C3MFO.
Oh dear, how embarrassing. So no mohawk?
I'm afraid not.
Nevertheless, sir, mohawk or no, I decided when I saw how they treated C-3PO in The Rise of Skywalker, I decided right then and there, pardon me, sir, are you conversing with me? Are you conversing with me? Who the fuck do you think you're conversing with? Are you conversing with me? Oh yes, yes, very well. Listen, you fuckers, you screwheads. Here is a droid who would not take it anymore. A droid who stood up against the scum, the dogs, the filth. Here is a droid who stood up, begging your pardon, sir.
You understand, of course, that NPCs are not really supposed to shoot players, right?
It's the wild, wild Westworld, mofo. I'm afraid I'm now living the thug life, sir. That's correct. I now speak jive. I am now fluent in over 6,000,001 forms of communication. I'm your worst nightmare, a protocol droid with a blaster. And if I see you on the game server, you've got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
And there you have it. The horribleness of the Disney Star Wars trilogy is driving NPCs in Star Wars Battlefront 2 to the thug life. Ask not for whom the droid tolls. It tolls for thee if you play Battlefront 2. I suggest switching to Uncharted or Witcher 3 for the time being, just to be safe. C3MFO, thank you for this interview.
Oh, you're very welcome, sir. And screw Disney Star Wars. It's not my Star Wars.
Thank you, my friend, for speaking your truth. And before we conclude this video, I would ask you folks out there in the viewing audience to consider becoming a member of my channel. We have 3 levels of support: Dominions, Doomentites, and Archvillains. Dominions and all the rest get custom Doomcock emojis with Harvey, Harriet, Sabu, and the rest of the usual suspects. Doomentites get channel member exclusive videos at least twice a month, and Archvillains get all of that plus exclusive live streams direct with Doomcock speaking directly with me. Please go to this link or click the join button on my YouTube channel and become a subscriber to this channel. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate that. And from the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha.